Ten.
Stand by to take studio.
7, 6.
Stand by camera 1, mics 1 and 2.
3, 2, 1.
Take studio.
Good afternoon, MCHS. You're watching MCTV News. I'm your host, Ben Lawrence.
And I'm Rose Van Brabant. On today, the first of two back-to-back episodes, we'll be taking a look at an original public service announcement about littering, an intense professional parkour demonstration, and a sneak peek into the preparations for the Roger Champagne Memorial Bike Trip. But first, our top story.
Now that spring is in full swing, it seems like the perfect time to hold the annual MCHS Primo Track and Field Meet. Every year, grade 7 and 8 students from our local middle school come to our fields to participate in various track and field events with the MCHS grade 9 students, including high jump, shot put, both long and short distance running. Reporter Shalom McNaughton brings us the scoop on this competition.
In the grade 9, grade 8, and grade 7 track meet. Today the students are expected to run the shuttle runs, discus, javelin, and so on and so forth. Students today are expected to attend the track meet today, and also high school students who are not doing the high school track meet will be expected to help out, or also just continue doing homework and such.
In gym 20 and 30, you have to do volunteer hours, and I really enjoy doing track because you get to be outside and there's a lot of physical fitness going on and stuff like that, and it's very exciting and fun to watch, and then I get to see people's faces when I give them first and like 6th place ribbons, and it's really fun to be outside and watch all of this.
The really long breaks, and besides the fact that you only get like 30 minutes of physical exercise, and the rest is like 4 hours and a half of like nothing.
Track and field is a great way to get everyone out for physical fitness. It's and they get to choose what events they like, so it's not like we're forcing them to do something that they don't enjoy. Although I would say that most of them don't enjoy running, but everyone typically does a running event.
Personally, I like to do the 100-meter dash. I'm not in track and field anymore, but I love doing it and watching it because it gets your adrenaline going, and then you see people's faces and they're kind of funny, so that's my favorite personally. And also high jump because I'm fairly tall, so I was pretty good at it, so I enjoyed those two.
Because I know that I can run 5K, you know, why not? And I pick discus and javelin because I like discus, and I don't mind javelin, I guess.
Well, it's physical fitness, so regardless of what they're going to do, they are getting out there and they're doing something outside. They're not on their phones. They're not, just sitting around. They're actually doing something. That's what benefits track and field.
Definitely expands the variety of exercise that they get to do. Like, it's not just running. A lot of people think that you have to run to be physically fit, and that's not the case. Like, doing high jump, what you do is you stretch out your body. It endorses flexibility. You have strength in your legs for power, and it's all different things. There's shot put and discus and javelin where it works your arm muscles, and it's just a variety of things that everybody's allowed to, expand on, and I think that's very beneficial to people's physical fitness.
There's javelin, there's discus, there's long jump, there's high jump, there's 100-meter spread, there's 13,000-meter run.
They take breaks all day. That's the best part about track and field. They just hang out with their friends on a blanket in the sun, wait for their events, go run a race, and then come back and wait for their next event.
Definitely, they should definitely pursue that, especially if they're good at it. You don't want to waste it or get rid of it, right? Like, if you keep working at it, then you're only going to get better. It's not like you can get worse. So, especially if you're doing, like, let's just say long distance running, like, you only do the 300 or the 600, but if you keep working at it and keep doing it, eventually you'd be able to do the 3,000, and that's very powerful. It takes a lot of effort to do that. So the people that can do that, very impressive.
This has been Shalom McNaughton reporting from MCTV News.
Welcome back. Today we are joined in the studio by Terrell Brink. He's the head of Morinville's cadet program, which educates aspiring Army cadets on careers in the military. Thanks for joining us in the studio today.
No problem.
Okay, so what is the cadet program?
The cadet program is basically a program to teach young cadets from the ages 12 to 18, teach them about the military and ways to go either into the military or anything really. It teaches them to be a better leader in their community and new skills I've done that for 4 years now.
Okay, so what made you interested in being a part of the program?
Well, I thought I was a pretty good leader, but then when I was put in a leadership position, it was kind of bad. So I said, let's join the Army Cadet Corps here in Warrenville, and it kicked off. It was awesome.
Okay, what are the requirements for joining?
There actually are no requirements. There's only really one requirement, and that is to be 12 years old, and you got to be a Canadian citizen, and then you can join up. It's free, it's awesome, it's fun.
Okay, what are the biggest challenges of the program, and what are the best qualities of it?
The hardest part of the program is probably the fitness training, especially if you're going to certain courses. The best part about it is meeting new friends from different parts of Canada. I got friends from BC, Alberta, Manitoba, Saskatchewan, and Ontario, and it's cool.
Okay, what advice would you give to somebody who is interested in the program?
Anybody who's interested, just keep your head up and try your best. I have cadets who first year in, they thought they didn't like it at first, but they started doing the drill and all that stuff and shooting, and they were like, hey, I like this stuff. I'm going to stay in for another 5 years. So keep your head up.
Sounds like a very interesting program. Thank you for joining me on the show today.
You're welcome.
Now that we see that the weather has improved, many who practice parkour will be out pulling off their stunts and tricks. Also known as free running, parkour is a training discipline developed by the French that is focused on movement from point A to B as quickly and efficiently as possible. Matt and Eric take time to show off their skill in the discipline. And remember kids, don't try any of this at home or anywhere else for that matter. I fumbled up so much. Okay, thank you so much.
One day, baby, we'll be old. Oh, baby, we'll be old. Think of all the stories that we could have told. One day, baby. Just another one of those nights. Welcome to my city. I'm feeling kinda lonely, but got all my people with me. Ain't nobody gonna stop me now. All my people gonna hold me down. Came from nothing, I made some. Ooh, mama, look at me now. Doing my thing and I'm living my life one day at a time. Just let me be. I'm doing me so beautifully. How I feel to be living free. One day I'ma be made. One day I'ma be great. One day I'ma behave. Until then I'ma get it, man. I'm rolling. Yeah, I'm rolling. And I'm riding. And I'm coasting. Cause one day I'ma be on and still focused. Life is short, but love is tall. I'm just hoping that I stay true to myself and keep it going. One day, baby, we'll be old. Oh, baby, we'll be old. Think of all the stories that we could have told. One day, baby, we'll be old. Oh, baby, we'll be old. Think of all the stories that we could have told. One day, baby, we'll be old. Oh, baby, we'll be old. Think of all the stories that we could have told. One day, baby, we'll be old. Oh, baby, we'll be old. Think of all the stories that we could have told. One day, one day, one day. One day I'ma be so paid. Hurt my wrist when I whip that range. Y'all behind when I switch them lanes. I'm kicking ass and I'm taking names. Ain't nobody gon' stop us now. All our people gon' hold us down. Told us we wouldn't make it. Ooh, hater, look at us now. Hold up, watch me roll up, get my dough up, man. You know what? Y'all ain't heard I am what's.
And welcome to our national weather. All right, so up here in Whitehorse, we got some sun cloud, temperature is at 16. Yellowknife's got some sun and rain, temperature is at 18. Iqaluit's got a little bit of flurries going on, temperature is at 1 degree. Down here in Vancouver, we got some sun and rain, temperature is at 17. Regina and Winnipeg both have 20 degrees with some sun and cloud with a little bit of rain going on in Winnipeg. Toronto and Montreal have some sun and cloud going on. Temperatures are at 20 and 21. Down here in Halifax, we got a bit of rain going on. Temperatures at 12 with some sun and cloud in St. John's, also at 12. Now let's take a look at our provincial forecast. Alrighty, so we got some thunderclouds from High Level to Grand Prairie to Jasper, and the temperatures are at 23, 23, and 18 respectively. Fort McMurray's got some sun and rain. Temperature is at 22 degrees. Edmonton has some sun and cloud. Temperature is at 21 degrees. Red Deer with some sun and rain. Temperature is at 16. Calgary and Medicine Hat have some thunderstorms going on. Temperatures are at 13 and 22. And down here in Banff, we got some rain going on, and the temperature is at 12. Now let's take a look at our current conditions. Alrighty, so it looks like we got some sun and cloud. Temperature is at 18 right now. The wind is coming in at 17 kilometers an hour from the southeast. Relative humidity is at 69%. Sun rose at 5:10 and will set at 9:55. Now let's take a look at our weekly forecast. Alright, so we got some thunderstorms going on Thursday. Temperature will have a high of 22 degrees. Friday's got some sun and cloud. Temperature is at 23. It also looks like we're going to have some sun and cloud going on from Saturday to Tuesday with a little bit of rain on Wednesday. And that is our weather. Back to you, Benny.
Thank you, Rose. In this day and age, the environment is becoming more and more threatened by climate change and pollution. Many aspects of our lives involve and depend upon the actions that can result in the inconsequential harming of the environment, such as littering. Littering occurs all the time, despite being easily preventable. It is not only harming to the ecosystem, but also destroys communities we live in. Reporter Jasmine King brings us a PSA that discusses the issue in greater detail.
Yeah, we're going to have to redo this, man.
I think we're going to have to start over.
No.
For Wednesday, June 3rd. Finals are just around the corner, along with diploma exams. For those who want to rock the diploma, please see Student Services regarding the courses available in June for Bio 30, Chem 30, and Math 30-1 courses. Registration forms for Summer Work Experience are now available at Student Services. This program allows you to earn valuable high school credits during the summer. See Mr. Maslick for more details. A reminder to all grads, be sure to bring in your grad statements. All statements must be in by tomorrow. Want to try yoga? There will be yoga classes Tuesday at lunch from 11:15 to 11:45 and Fridays after school from 1:50 to 2:35. Classes are held in room 203. If you have any questions, contact Ms. Misak. The Job Experience Training Program, or JET program for short, is now accepting applications until June 5th. Forms are available in the office and can be handed in there or at Sturgeon Community Services. So don't hesitate on a chance to gain work experience for this summer. The Moorville Museum Society is looking for high school students that are interested in local history to become part of their team. The student would be able to help with museum events, displays, and cataloging. They might even get a chance to join the museum board. Please contact Mr. Maslick if you're interested. Have you missed any episodes of MCTV News this season? Please log on to www.palestine.net to see our digital broadcast archive, which includes episodes from the last 21 seasons. Get your fill of MCHS news, weather, and sports. Stay connected with all the events at MCHS by logging onto the school's website at www.mchs.gsacred.ab.ca, following us on Twitter at MCHS Wolves, or by searching the hashtag MCHS or MCTV News.
The Roger Champagne Memorial Bike Trip is one of the most physically daunting school trips MCHS has to offer, requiring stamina, persistence, and tenacity. However, those who accept the challenge for the most part have come to enjoy this experience across the mountains. Reporter Jake Wisemantle brings us the details of the preparations for this adventure.
MCHS, this is your host, Jake Wisemantle, and I will be taking a look at the bike trip, and we'll be talking to Mr. Bolton and organizer about it and how it all started. Here's what he said.
The Roger Champagne Memorial Bike Trip, this is the 24th year that we've run it. The trip was named after Roger Champagne, who was the original support truck driver of the trip. He built the original trailer, and unfortunately he was killed back in 1994. So ever since then, the trip's been named in his honor. It's just a nice legacy in Roger's honor because, you know, Roger did so much to get the trip started back in the early 90s. So yeah, and then the trip we cycle every May on Highway 93, so we do about 220 kilometers, and we cycle from Lake Louise to Jasper over 3 days.
We got a brief summary of what the bike trip is all about and how it all started. So now I talked to Chantal Monet of what her favorite part about the trip was. Here's what she said.
Probably the first day when we went down that really big hill, and like the speed you caught with that, it was crazy. And yeah, it's just, you were almost going as fast as a car.
Most of the bikers' highlights of the bike trip was going downhill, and it must have been fun for them. And I asked Lisa Jones and Chantal Monet of how challenging it is and why they choose to do it, including what they liked the most about it. Here's what they said.
It's a little bit challenging at first, but I guess over the years it kind of gets easier, but it's kind of just mental motivation to keep going.
I'm loving it because like the view, and it's way more interesting than just biking in town, and you actually like it's almost like camping kinda, but you get to see things that you don't normally see in a car.
I wanted to do something that not very many people do, and it kind of gives you a challenge that not a lot of people can say they've done.
That's what the bike trip was all about, and if you want to try it out, then go for it. This is Jake Westmantle reporting for MCTV.
That's our show for today. Thanks for tuning in. Be sure to join hosts Stephen Hoffman and I tomorrow for our next broadcast of MCTV News. Pieces will include a glimpse of last week's formal dance, a behind-the-scenes look at the mock collision for drinking and driving, and what happens when Mr. Bauderstein replaces the crew with robots. All this plus your weekly 7-day forecast on MCTV News.
Well, one back-to-back episode down, one more to go, along with 2 more episodes.
Oh, this is going to be good stuff. Hopefully we get to finish everything before the end of the year.
Yeah, starting the final countdown for summer.
And exams are starting to present themselves too. I'm pretty tired from them.
Oh, please do not mention exams to me.
Diplomas, though, they're tough. Okay, for all of us at MCTV News, I'm Ben Lawrence.
And I'm Rose Van Braben saying have a great afternoon, MCHS.